First pitch is moments away in Cincinnati. The Cardinals and the Reds are next. Sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Mike Leake is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Emilio Bonifacio makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. First pitch tonight is looked at for strike one as we get underway at 7:11 p.m.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And that's in there as well, so it's 0-2 to start the ninth.
At the very least, he's showing some patience here to start the ball game. You know, that'll be important for him as we move along tonight.
And the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Now the pitch. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Yeah, not really too many reasons why you'd ever intentionally want to hit the leadoff batter in a ball game. Well, let's see how they decide to play it from here.
John Jay will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, you know, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Michael Lee will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pause, now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that's off the left field foul pole, a home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Oh, and you could hear the groans from here, emanating from both the stands and the pitcher's mound. This was actually much, much closer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be fair easy, but you see it clank right off the foul pole, and that is a home run.
In now, Mark McGuire. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Heisey will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
It's worth noting that he's leaving the ball up here to these first few hitters. He's already bitten him once. He's lucky it didn't bite him here.
Curtis Granderson will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Now here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
2-0 on the way. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And, oh, he can't rein it in. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2. Fouled back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
2-0 count. The pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Now here's the first pitch, and a ball 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
Here comes the 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. One on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Ready with the 2-1. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Bruce is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. St. Louis is out in front, 3-0. Now the starting lineup for Cincinnati in this one. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Quentin Berry will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds, center fielder, Quentin Berry.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now. Not the start he was looking for here in the home first.
Yeah, and he even had himself a lead before he even threw a pitch out there. You think that alone would make you a little more relaxed and comfortable, but he looks a little tight to me.
3-0 is on the way. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And that misses ball 4, so that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Brandon Phillips will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-0 home. Grounded foul off to the right. Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here he comes on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Full count pitch on its way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Joey Votto will get his first opportunity now. First offering on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
He waits. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. He's set. Now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. None out, runners at first and second. Here comes another 0-2. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Yeah, and sometimes all it takes is just one good sequence to get your groove going out there on the mound. So he's still in a little bit of a jam out there, but hopefully for him, the strikeout will help loosen him up a bit.
Jay Bruce will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
The 2-0 on the way. And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. Oh, and this goes right past him. Long throw to the plate. And on the error, a run is going to score.
This is a good sign. Coming off a game where you only scored 1 run, to get on the board first here in the very first inning, That should help these guys relax a little bit and not make them feel like they've got to press up there.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
They turn him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And the flip will get him at first. And, oh, boy, a missed opportunity there as both runners are forced to hold, and there are two away now.
The fielder,
Chris Heisey will stand in, trying to keep up the hot pace as he's well over 400 here to start the year. And here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Here we go. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
Now the 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Chopper foul. Big pitch here, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Johnny Peralta leads things off now in the top half of the second.
shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
The 1-0. 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Now the 1-1 to Peralta. Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here comes the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here comes a 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8-ball early.
Into the box now, Scott Baker. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. John Jay will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. First pitch to him. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
1-0 on the way. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Heisey has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are two men gone.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Michael Lee will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more. First pitch coming. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Go back to the same boy.
Here comes the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here he comes, 3-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Mark McGuire will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch inside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
If you're a stolen base kind of guy, most of your stolen bases are in the pitcher, not the catcher. But this was a slide step that he used right here, and he still stole the base. I think you got to blame the catcher for this one.
Don't let him score.
Now the 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Don't give up.
The 1-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Reds 1. Zach Cozart will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Zach.
First pitch coming. Now a swing and a ground ball. And on 1 pitch, he's retired.
That's not an easy play down there at third base. You see him have to go to the backhand side there, looks it into his glove, and then makes that strong throw all the way across the diamond for the out.
Stepping in now, Brian Pena. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And a dive by Peralta, but Johnny comes up empty. It's a base hit.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a 1-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Mike Leake will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Now the first pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. One 0 pitch now. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One pitch on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-2 with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And you know, when you got a 4-run lead on the mound, get ahead in the count and then make them fish for something. I mean, that's just classic pitching strategy right there.
Quentin Berry will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. Now the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You see right there on the graphic, these first 2 innings have been costly pitch-wise. He's at 35 already, and he's only through an inning and 2/3.
Here's the 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two, 1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Here's Brandon Phillips. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Two men are on with two men out. Comes set, now the pitch. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
So 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
All right, now you've just seen two straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Here comes the 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. Curtis Granderson will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Curtis Granderson.
First pitch on the way. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Here's the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Fastball called for strike 2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
The 0-2 to Molina. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He'll try again. 1-2. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Phillips retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it and popping it straight up.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Berry will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Reds 1. Joey Votto, who get the first chance here in the inning for the Reds. After him comes Jay Bruce. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first is Peralta, 1 away here.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys give me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Jay Bruce will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First offering on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Ready with another 2-2. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. There to take it is Bonifacio. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Heisey.
Chris Heisey will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Come on there. Come on, Chris.
1-0 on the way. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Scott Baker will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Pitcher, Scott Baker.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, always nice to have the pitcher leading off an inning, and here he retires him to start the fourth.
Emilio Bonifacio will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 to Bonifacio. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Ah, and another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
The 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
On the way. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Here's the full count offering. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
John Jay will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Gotta say, it's amazing to me that they've decided to leave this guy out there after the pounding that he's taken so far.
I think the fans have to be saying, what do we got to do to get a reliever in here? Enough of this already.
From the stretch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A 2-1 offering. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6. 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Zach Kozart will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
The shortstop, Zach Kozart.
First pitch coming. And there's a fastball from Baker for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Carpenter will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Brian Pena will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Come on, Red.
First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
And this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. One, two. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Get together, Red. You can do it, Red. Come on.
2-2 pitch on the way. Slowly hit to the left side. Picked up by Peralta. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 44, Mike.
Victor Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 41, Victor Martinez.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Here's a 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
The 1-1 to Martinez.
Here we go. Nope.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
The 3-1 is on the way. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded, foul. Three and 2, here it is. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Oh, look at this. And the throw is in time, and that will end the inning in style. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Alfredo Simon is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Michael Lee will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Swinging a high bouncer to short. Knee high, he barehands it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Mark McGuire will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And over the scoreboard, home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Standing in now, Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, that's wrong, huh? So wrong.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Granderson waits on the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Here's the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His third home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. A stab, and he's got it. Throw on to first will be in time to get Molina, and that's out number 2.
You want to talk about getting the bat head out front? Well, he just rips this ball. But look at that play down at third base. This is just stick your glove out and hope that it finds the webbing. And this one did as he gets up and throws him out.
Jonathan Broxton is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Matt Carpenter will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. First pitch coming. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Plenty of home runs to go around so far, as you see the elevated totals there. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and another chance at third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 8-2. Quentin Berry will lead it off here for the Reds, followed by Brandon Phillips waiting his turn on deck. Now the first pitch. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. The pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now the pitch. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. And taken in out there for the first out.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. As he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Joey Votto will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Come on, let's do it.
Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Now the 3-1. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Reds are down in order. Still 8-2. Johnny Peralta will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Johnny Peralta.
See you later, St. Louis. Who's like Sanjay?
Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to make the play is Frazier for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Scott Baker.
Scott Baker will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. First pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here it comes. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Pitch on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this certainly is not any kind of a routine play out there. As you can see, this ball is slicing away from him, but he's still got his sights on it all the way, and he gets over there to make the play.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And now a pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Now another 0-2. Driven the other way out to deep left field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. A solo shot here to left, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Now batting, center fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The next pitch. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Ready on 2-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 2-2 home. Full count, 3-2.
94 on the outer edge.
Can't help but take that.
Full count offering on its way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. Phillips is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Reds 2. Jay Bruce will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's the first offering. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think of.
Meanwhile now, this is hit well down that right field line. And gone for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Third baseman number 20.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Frazier.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
The 1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
One on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here he comes on 2-1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. The 3-1 coming. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. 3-2, here it comes. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there, and he uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Chris Heisey will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as the right-handers up and warming. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
He's set, now the pitch. On the ground now for Bonifacio. This could be 2. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Zach Kozar will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Has a look, now the pitch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. One pitch on the way. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
Stay clear of the DP.
Now the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And a drive out to deep right center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
And you know, these guys already have 2 home runs in the game, and they darn near just got their 3rd one here. But that ball just kind of ran out of steam just shy of the wall.
Into the box, Brian Pena. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
And if he can get through this inning, I have a feeling they'd be happy to take the 6 strong and leave it at that.
He's set, now the pitch. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field. A base hit.
Well, if I'm managing this team, I don't need to see much more. He's given him a good outing, but judging by how hard that last ball was hit, I don't think he has a whole lot left.
And it looks like we're going to have a move for a pinch hitter as it's the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher that starts to loosen up in the on-deck circle. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Hey now, let's go.
Pause, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Reds get a run on the J. Bruce Dinger. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 9-3. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Sam LeCure will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Michael Lee will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Mark McGuire will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Now here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 with 1 away. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. Now the payoff pitch home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 3-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Curtis Granderson will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Nice cold water here.
And here's the first pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Robert Rivera will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Quentin Berry will lead it off here for the Reds, followed by Brandon Phillips waiting his turn on deck. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. Solo shot to right center as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Here's Brandon Phillips as he'll take a look at ball one. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Here comes the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. The 2-1 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Here he comes on 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
When you've got the count in your favor, 3-1, and you do this, these are the at-bats that you look back on and you think, man, I just gave away an out there.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
call
for
to the
Cardinals,
bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Jaime Garcia.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In is Joey Votto now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning. And now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Now the pitch. And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. And there's the second out of the inning.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball. But he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Jay Bruce will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-2 from Garcia. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Garcia ready, the 1-2. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 9-4. Yadier Molina will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
For St. Louis, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
First pitch coming. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
The 1-0 home. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike. The 2-1. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game.
Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will step in, a ground out victim as last time. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
1 out, nobody on. 1-2. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Peralta.
J.J. Hoover will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
J.J. Hoover.
Johnny Peralta will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
He's gonna go. Turn 2 now. Let's go.
First pitch to him.
That's a
A
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. On the way. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
He's leaning towards second.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Peralta waiting the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
3-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Full count pitch on its way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The pitcher, number 54, Jaime Garcia.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
45, Sean Marshall.
Alan Craig will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Garcia, number 21, Alan Craig.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Now the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Hitters count 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
All right, now it's 3-0, and the watchword here needs to be restraint. Make sure he can find the strike zone before you go helping him out.
Now the 3-0 offering. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Here comes the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Back-to-back walks now by two different pitchers. The last one knocked the other pitcher out of the game. We'll see how forgiving their manager wants to be about this one.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Get this strikeout, man!
Now the first pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
1-0 pitch now. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, definitely take it all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Let's run the 5-4-3 here!
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Here it comes, 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Now the 3-1 home. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, whether this was an inherited situation or not, they definitely didn't get you out of the bullpen to do this. That forces in a run, and things are really starting to go downhill fast.
John Jay will look to keep pouring it on as he stands in with the bases loaded. First pitch coming. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. 1-0. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away.
He's taking a real chance here. He thinks this ball gets farther away than it really does. Unless you're absolutely positive, I think you got to hold tight at third base. But he breaks for the plate, and they wind up tagging him out.
The 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. The one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitcher's right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Michael Lee will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out.
Come on, let's hold them.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there. The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. 2-0, bases loaded. You let him swing here?
Oh, this is a run producer's dream right here. I'd let him go, but only if it's his pitch in his spot.
Let's keep him right there.
Trouble spot here, the 2-0. There's the strike. It's 2-1.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
Two out, bases loaded. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Come on, let's
A deep
go,
breath.
Get
Now
him
the
out.
2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
3-2 with the bases loaded. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Reds 4. Trevor Rosenthal will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Todd Frazier will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And that's in there for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Oh,
The batter, left fielder, Chris Heisey.
Chris Heisey will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Now the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Waiting on it is Granderson as he takes it for the second out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Zach Cozart will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here's the first offering. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here's the pitch.
Here we go.
Now here's the ball sent out to right center field, and that's going to get down for him, a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Brian Pena will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. On the way. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds leave 1, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Manny Parra will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Number 43, Manny Parra. Now catching and batting in the ninth spot. Number 31.
Mark McGuire will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one.
Leading off for St. Louis, first baseman. Mark
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat, maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
First pitch on the way. Curtis Granderson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
The 1-1 home. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Cozart backs up and takes care of it, 2 away.
Well, any dreams of a 4-home-run game are probably out the window now. I don't think he'll get another shot, but still, it's been a game to remember for that man. No doubt about it.
Yadier Molina will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First offering on the way. Now a ball lined towards center field, and Molina's aboard a base hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Matt Carpenter will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. And here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Ready with the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. Fouled back. 2 out with the man at first. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at Phillips. From a knee, he throws him out. A remarkable play there to retire the side. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Devin Mesoraco will get his first shot at it here.
For the Reds, catcher, Devin Mesoraco.
Here's the first offering. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder, Quentin Berry.
Quentin Berry will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Now here's the first pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Bonifacio on to first, and they turn the double play.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Perhaps exasperation would be the watchword in that first base dugout.
Yeah, and you know, it feels like it's been that way all night for him.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 10-4. Good night from Cincinnati.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Reds, the winning pitcher is Scott Baker. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Mike Leake. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.